There is one massive mistake that a lot of people do when they're buying Pokemon singles. We're going to talk about it today and hopefully save you hundreds. What's going on, Funhouse crew? Welcome back to the channel, TCG Funhouse, where we open up Pokemon cards, we talk about Pokemon cards, and lately, I've just been really enjoying sharing all of the information that I gather and research way too frequently with you guys here on the channel to try to my best to help you make some sound Pokemon purchase decisions to add to your collection, and then also give you some long-term growth down the road. Well, because that's kind of important as well, right? But here on the channel, that's right, guys, it's your last week. It's actually your last video to get an entry for the Celebrations Deluxe Pin Collection that we're giving away. We are going to pull the winner for this beautiful box in one of the videos next week, so make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Plus, guys, we're announcing the next giveaway for the month of December, and it's the holidays, so it's going to be a spicy one. So make sure you guys don't miss out on that to see if you're the winner and get the info on the new one, guys. But drop a sub while you're here. We post Pokemon content at least 3 times per week here on the channel every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. A new video goes up. And if we're feeling froggy fresh, remember that rapper, that viral rap is so good. Just look him up. Just look him up. We do an unboxing as well, something like that, and then also shorts go up here on TCG Funhouse, plus Instagram and TikTok, so go follow us everywhere. But I know what you guys are really here for, and that's the juice, right? So what is the one thing that buyers keep doing with every single set release that costs them hundreds, if not thousands of dollars? And it's very simple, guys. Patience. A lot of people do not have the patience to hold off on buying singles and buying chase cards early on, and in most cases before the set even releases. And I'm going to go over some sold listings on eBay for you guys, which you can look up yourself. eBay.com. Search for a particular card. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Mew VMAX in particular. The Mew VMAX alternate art. We're going to go through some purchases on that before the set releases, and you're going to see the discrepancy between what people were paying before the set released or at set release compared to what the market price on the card is today. Now, we just did a podcast episode on Wednesday of the Gym Leaders Podcast with ASX TCG and myself, where we talked about cards that are coming down in price pretty fast, and it's happening pretty frequently right now. So go check out that episode of the podcast linked in the description below so you can get more of the information like I'm going to be talking about today. But in particular, we're going to be looking at the Mew VMAX alternate art from Fusion Strike. You guys know that Fusion Strike came out on November 12th. And from my research, it looks like the very first sold listing of the Mew VMAX English alternate art edition happened on November 3rd. So we're talking about 9 days before official set release. So this buyer did not give himself an opportunity to pull the card himself on any of the product, right? He did not give himself an opportunity to try to find somebody he knows that may pull the card and want to trade or want to offload it to him at a better price. He didn't wait for any of that stuff. They jumped on this immediately. And the sale that I'm talking about right now, the Mew VMAX alternate art, sold on November 3rd for $599.97. We're talking about $600 for one card, okay? Also on that day, there was an additional English card sold for $350. Now, they did accept the offer, but I can guarantee you the offer was most likely over that $300 marker. If they had it listed for $350, they were not going to accept offers in the $200 range. I just don't think it was. Now, that's pure speculation on my part, but that's the way that I see it. So it's going to be around that $350 marker also on November 3rd. As we continue to scroll up, November 7th, $300. November 7th, $208. November 7th, $350. Japanese was also selling at this time as well, but we're talking about English exclusivity right now. I'm not talking about the Japanese cards. November 8th, $250. These numbers are insane, guys. And now, remember, these are all sales that happened before the set officially released. Now, that doesn't mean that they were obtained illegally either. Pre-release events usually happen about a week before the actual set release. So a lot of these cards, especially these ones on the 8th and 9th and stuff like that, most likely these were pulled in a part of pre-release tournaments that happened in the Pokemon TCG. That one on the 3rd, considering they pushed back the pre-release tournament to the 6th, was likely obtained illegally somehow, whether they took it from a distributor's warehouse or they work for a distributor or something like that. So keep that in mind. But these ones here are fully 100% legitimate cards that they probably got during their pre-release tournament. November 9th, $200, $190, $185. And it list just keeps going and going. $300, $225, $185, $199, $189, until we finally get to release day November 12th, where the card instantly, well, no, people were still buying it for, dude, $250, $170, $180, $178. So the prices were still up there for a while. The first 2 weeks of this set release, this card was probably maintaining about $160 to $150. But now if you go look at TCG Player market value, it's falling all the way down to $119. They have some on there for $118, $119 right now. The Mew VMAX alternate art. And it's not even the most expensive card in the set anymore. The Espeon has now outpaced it at like $125. So not only is there a little bit of a concern with these Fusion Strike cards that they went from $160 to $170 a week after to $119 and $120 2 weeks after. I think there's a little bit of concern here. I do expect these cards to fall down to that $100 marker, and that's probably where they're going to settle for a while. That is my opinion. That's what I think. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think the near floor might be for these alternate art cards. Considering that the Calyrexes and the Urshifus maintained that $80 to $100 value for a very, very long time, I would expect the same for fan favorites like Mew, Espeon, and Gengar to actually be a little bit higher than that. But I might be wrong. Let me know what you guys think. But the story here is when you make these purchases that early, you are completely over freaking spending, guys, on cards that if you just waited, in this case, 9 days, that guy could have saved himself $430. So by the time November 12th came around, which was release day, it was down to $160 and $170 already on eBay compared to the $599 he paid 9 days earlier. Now, to move on from that Mew VMAX alternate art, if you guys checked out one of our Gym Leaders podcast episodes before, where we talked about people overpaying for the Blastoise Classic Collection holographic card, right? So that was the Blastoise reprint, and what ASX and I discovered is that they were paying over $100, closer to $200 in some instances, for the Blastoise reprint, right? We're talking about before set release, and people were throwing so much money at these Blastoises. Now, Celebration was a little bit weird. There was a lot of controversy around the way that Celebrations was released and how a lot of people were stealing from warehouses, distributors, and even TCG stores at some point. LGSs were getting broken into, and a lot of these cards were hitting the market before they were supposed to, which, really, really sucked, and it was a bad look on the Pokemon community. But the fact that this Blastoise was going for like $150, $160 before release, you know how much you can get that Blastoise for now? $7.50. $7.50. So there were multiple people, probably over 50, 60 people, that bought the Blastoise for over $100. And there was multiple people that bought the Blastoise for over $150 up to 2 weeks before set release. And now that the set has been out for a little while, and you let the market calm down, You let a lot of this stuff to be opened. Not only did you give yourself that opportunity to find some celebrations, open some packs, and hope you pull the Blastoise yourself, because guess what? It is not an extraordinarily rare card, and a lot of people actually did. I've pulled 7 Blastoises myself. Now, if they were still selling for $150, I'm looking at $1,000 right there. Unfortunately, that's not the case. I can go buy $150. How many is that? Geez, that's 10, 75. I can buy 20 Blastoises for that same price. 20 Blastoises, that's right, Florida math. Shoosh. For the same price that these people bought one for. And not only that, but there's 254 active listings for that Blastoise card on TCG Player right now. And if whoever these people who bought that Blastoise before the set release would just have been patient, they could have saved themselves some money. And on top of that, what happens is it teaches the bad sellers, it teaches the scalpers the fact that we still are able and we're still going to overspend and buy this stuff early. I cannot stress to you guys enough. Do not place your pre-orders for any set 2 months before set release. If you're already placing your Brilliant Star orders with on sites, with online sellers, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. We don't know how much Brilliant Star is being printed. We don't know how available it's going to be at Target, at Walmart, at PokemonCenter.com, at GameStop. All of these reputable sellers that will always sell to you at MSRP. Instead, we're showing some of these bad LGS stores that already have Brilliant Star pre-orders up that we're going to pay $60 for an ETB, that we're going to pay $70 for an ETB, that we're going to pay $300 for the chase card that ends up only being worth $85. If we would just stop and we give ourselves a little bit of patience and we don't let the FOMO take over our entire lives and our Pokemon journey, we will be happier as individuals. We will save money. We will be able to get more product out of the stores. We'll be able to get more product at regular retail prices. We'll be able to have the collections that we want to have without completely breaking the bank, because the bad sellers will leave the market if they can't profit extraordinarily on our FOMO. So, I know I've said this before. It's kind of a deep conversation. This is not the conversation that I thought I was going to get into while I was making this video, but it's what we're talking about. Don't pre-order early. Don't buy the singles early. Don't buy the product early, because you're going to get gouged, you're going to get scalped, and then you're going to be upset about it later. So just take your time, give yourself a breath, and you know what? If you don't get a Brilliant Star ETB, it's not going to be the end of the world. You'll be able to find 3-pack blisters, single pack sleeved booster packs, which I have actually noticed have better pull rates than things like Elite Trainer boxes and even booster boxes in most cases. Just give yourself some time. Enjoy it. Don't stress, guys. Pokemon is not about being stressed. It's not about stressing out over your cards, stressing out over your collection, stressing out over everything that's going to be happening around you in the Pokemon community. It's about enjoying your pulls, buying your collection that you want, and hoping that it goes up in value over time. So I do apologize for the huge convoluted video. I went off some sidebars. I went off on some rails a little bit. I didn't understand what kind of video I was getting into when I started this. I knew I was going to talk about the Mew VMAX alternate art and the prices and the Blastoise and stuff like that. So let me know in the comment section, should I write, like scripts? Because I know a lot of people in their YouTube videos and stuff write scripts, and I just talk off the top of my brain. So do you like the realism of me just talking and whatever comes up in my head I talk about? Or do you like the people who write the scripts down and it's very professionally spoken and they use their YouTube voice and, we should really get into why you should be making these decisions and blah, blah, blah. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think, because, it could probably be a little more polished. I'm not going to lie. But sometimes I just go off tangents and I just talk. So let me know what you guys like in the comment section down there below. While you're here, guys, drop a sub, leave a like on this video. It really, really helps out. You guys don't understand how much liking videos helps the YouTube algorithm. Absolutely huge. Thank you guys so much. New intro, new outro this week. So much fun. Huge shout out to all the Funhouse crew, the official members, and you guys can join them down below to get your name on the outro as well. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you around. Thank you guys so much, everybody, for sticking tuned to the end of today's video. I love giving back to my Pokemon TCG subscribers here on TCG Funhouse. We've been doing monthly giveaways for a very, very long time here on the channel, and we're going to continue to do that. We're giving away an amazing Pokemon TCG Celebrations 25th Anniversary Zacian Pin Collection. 4 Celebrations booster packs, 1 Chilling Rain pack, 1 Vivid Voltage pack, the beautiful Zacian Level X card, and this really cool Pikachu flying and surfing pin. It's a dope pin that you can change to either surfing or flying, whatever mood that you're in. I know a lot of you guys are still having a hard time finding Pokemon Celebrations out at the stores, so I thought it'd be the perfect time to give it out to you guys and give back for all the love and support that you guys do. You only have to do a couple of things to get an entry for today's video, and that's you must be a subscriber here on TCG Funhouse, you must leave a thumbs up on this video, and you must leave a comment below. You can comment anything that you want. Usually in my videos, I ask a question or I ask you guys to make a statement about what the video topic was. That is what I would like to hear because I love chatting back and forth with you guys. I respect your guys' opinion and I just love getting your side and your ideology on the Pokemon TCG. Now, also keep in mind, you can get an entry for every single video for the month of November. 1 entry per video, but we do at least 3 videos a week here on the channel, sometimes 4 if we feel feisty and do an unboxing. At 4 videos a week, 4 weeks in the month, you're looking at 16 entries and 16 shots at being the winner of this Zacian pin collection if you guys hit that notification bell and don't miss out on any of our videos. That being said, thank you guys so much. I'll see you around.